Welcome to this explainer. Okay, I want you to just imagine, for a second, that we're all gathering around a warm, crackling fire. The air is crisp, and we're about to hear this ancient cultural secret that's been passed down through generations. Today, we aren't just looking at a piece of clothing, we are literally unraveling a rich, woven history. So let's just dive right into this beautiful journey and explore the really remarkable story of the Bodo Dokhona. Just look at this. This is the Bodo Dokhona. Notice that vivid, incredibly radiant yellow fabric? You can practically feel its sturdy hand-woven texture just by looking at it. Imagine wearing a garment that isn't just manufactured in some factory, but is woven directly from nature's own palette. It's a dress that carries the warmth of the sun and really the resilience of the earth in every single thread. And seeing that brilliantly illustrates the central question we're exploring today. Can a single piece of cloth actually hold the soul of an entire community? Because you see, for the Bodo people, this isn't just fashion. No, it's an identity, it's an inheritance, and it's a deeply held philosophy woven right into physical form. To really get this, our story has to begin in the lush, super fertile Brahmaputra Valley in Assam, in northeast India. The shaded regions you're seeing here, that marks the home of the Bodo tribe. And they are incredibly significant because they are the region's absolute earliest settlers. I mean, long before modern agriculture, they were pioneers in cultivating rice and rearing silkworms. Living completely surrounded by dense forests, rivers, and mountains, their entire way of life, and absolutely their clothing, became a direct reflection of this breathtaking geography. Section 1. 6 Corners of Tradition. Let's look at the physical and linguistic origins of the garment that defines Bodo womanhood. Now, what's really fascinating about this is the beautiful simplicity of the name itself. Dokhona. It literally translates to the instructions for how it transforms. Do means 6, and khona means corners. See, before it's worn, the dokhona is simply a standard rectangular piece of cloth, usually about 3 meters long and 1.5 meters wide. But the real magic happens in how it's draped, effortlessly creating those 6 distinct corners. Notice the graceful step-by-step wrapping process here. The dokhona securely covers the body from the chest all the way down to the legs. It's worn in 2 protective, very purposeful folds, so one part wraps snugly around the waist and the other part goes over the chest. And this isn't just about modesty, actually. It's a highly functional design. It serves as this steadfast, comfortable companion in a Bodo woman's daily life. It allows her the total freedom to work, to walk, and just live comfortably in that tropical climate. Section 2, Colors from the Earth. Let's shift over to the sensory magic of how the dokhona gets its breathtaking appearance. So, here's the really magical part. Historically, these incredible colors didn't come from a chemical factory. They literally came straight from the forest floor. Just imagine this natural dyeing palette for a second. Weavers would go out and forage these ingredients, grind them down into fine powders, and then soak their spun yarn in large pots of boiling water to really lock those colors in. They'd create these stunning reds from the mangosteen plant, brilliant yellows from turmeric, and deep blues from the starfruit. They even have this specific color they absolutely love called bathagang, which perfectly mimics the vibrant, lively green of a parrot's feathers. How cool is that? But wait, the color is honestly just the canvas. The real storytelling, that happens in the embroidery, which the Bodo call agor. There are over 47 types of agor designs, and every single one captures the wildlife and flora of Bodoland. They are literally weaving their environment into their clothes. You have Mauji Agun, which mimics the delicate footprints of a cat, or Dorai Mukkrub, which perfectly captures the enchanting wink of a peacock. So when a Bodo woman wears a dokhona, she is quite literally wearing the forest, the birds, and the blooming flowers of her homeland. Section 3, Weaving Nature into Cloth. Let's move a bit deeper into the homestead now and look at the lifelong dedication to the handloom. I want to share the words of this really beautiful traditional folk song with you. It goes, "Come friend, let us learn weaving. Let us weave the butterfly that gathers floral honey sweet, flying bird in the sky." It's so poetic, right? Because this isn't just some ancient chore. It's a generational inheritance. Mothers sing these exact songs to their daughters, teaching them not just how to pass a shuttle through a loom, but how to truly observe nature and immortalize it in thread. In Bodo culture, the art of weaving has always commanded immense respect and reverence. Okay, the actual science behind this craft is absolutely fascinating. Specifically, this unique process called marhornai. To make sure the Dokhona can actually withstand the daily rigors of agricultural work and harsh weather, the weavers do something completely ingenious. They boil raw rice in these massive earthen pots until a thick, super rich starch is released. Then they take their spun yarn and mix it thoroughly with this boiling rice water before laying it out to dry into hot sun. This organic coating locks the threads together, which is what gives the fabric its legendary strength and incredible durability against everyday wear and tear. Section 4. A dress for every season. Let's look at how the Dokhona is woven seamlessly into the actual milestones of human life. So we've got the strength, the color, and the patterns. Now, there are basically two main types of Dokhona, and they represent very different states of being. On one side, we have the Bodo Dokhona. This one is plain, usually a pure, extremely vibrant yellow, and it's unadorned by heavy embroidery. It represents purity and reverence, and it's mostly worn when worshiping God. In fact, a pure yellow Bodo Dokhona is the traditional bridal attire, known beautifully as the hosi. Just picture a radiant Bodo bride in this pure, striking yellow. Now, contrast that with the designed Dokhona on the right. This one absolutely bursts with those intricate agor embroideries of ferns and peacock wings we talked about earlier, and it's worn to bring joy and vibrancy to everyday life and community festivals. This garment is quite literally present at every major life milestone. When a young girl in the Bodo tribal community attains puberty, she is joyously welcomed into womanhood by being gifted a traditional Dokhona. And during seasonal festivals like Boisagu, women will wear their most colorful, elaborate designed Dokhonas paired with a traditional scarf called a jawamgra. They perform the famous Bagurumba dance, where they gracefully flap the sides of their scarves to the rhythm of the music. I'm telling you, it looks exactly like a flock of vibrant butterflies taking flight. It's just a stunning celebration of life. Section 5, Preserving the Bodo Legacy. As we bring this narrative into the modern day, we have to look at the philosophy protecting this art. Which brings us to today, a critical crossroads, really. See, traditional Bodo society is built entirely on a philosophy of self-sufficiency, this beautiful idea that every household creates exactly what it needs with total reverence for Mother Earth. But today, cheap, mass-produced, industry-made clothes are just flooding the markets. So to protect this heritage, efforts are underway right now to secure a geographical indication, or GI tag, for the Bodo Dokhona. And it leaves us with a pretty provocative thought. As our world hyper-globalizes, can legal protections like a GI tag truly safeguard a human heritage that is so deeply, intimately rooted in the slow, soulful, and sacred rhythm of the handloom? It's a really delicate balance between the modern world and preserving who we are. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey to discover the Bodo Dokhona.